Guys, it's the Chookman here once again. The last couple of days have been really sad for me and my partner, trying to cope with losing our fur baby, our boy. We've rescued over the years of being on this earth. We've rescued lots and lots of dogs. That's just the type of people we are. We love animals. So we rescue dogs. And before I got with my partner, I used to rescue dogs all the time. Um, but we've decided the good thing we can do now is go to the shelters and look around and see if we can find another fur baby and rescue another dog and give it the life that the dog deserves, spoil it rotten until it's time for it to go to another place as well. It's not easy when they pass away because you get attached to them. They become a part of your family. They become a part of you in your heart. And you get up in the morning and they're always there. You give them their breakfast. You give them their lunch. You take them for a walk. They're always happy to see you. They're always nudging you, and they bond with you. They're not just a dog. They're a living, breathing animal that you become one. It's hard for me to explain to people out there that don't bond to animals or not are interested in animals. That's fine. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is our cup of tea. But I just want to talk about quickly. I want to just talk about how it's changed with you or anyone going to look for an unwanted dog. It's all changed now. You used to be able to walk into the Lost Dogs Home or in all the other shelters, and you used to be able to go in, look at all the dogs, take your time, decide if you would like to look at one dog, and if you did decide to look at one dog, you would ask the lady that worked there or the man that worked there, can you take that dog out of the cage and give us a look at him? And then you'd get to roll around on the grass with him or her, the dog, whether it was a boy or a girl, and then you'd be able to take it for a walk. Now, all that's changed now. All the dog homes and shelters, they're not allowing people to go in and actually look at the dogs. What's actually happening now is you get to the door, you've got to fill in all these paperwork, whole heap of paperwork explaining who you are, what your rent, how much you pay rent, and all the red tape you've got to go through now to actually get a look at the dog before you actually go in and see the dog. And it takes a good hour to fill in the paper. Now, I understand why they're doing this. Because of COVID, people were going in and adopting dogs, and then when they were getting sick of them, bringing them back and dumping them back in the shelters. Now, that's not on in my eyes, but it's stuffed it up for all the other people that want to foster and adopt dogs now. They've made it that hard with all the red tape that you go in there and you don't even get to see the dogs now. You have to fill in the piece of paper and then you go home and you wait for the phone to ring. Now these people, every time we go to the shelters, they always give us excuses why it's like that. Now I get why it's like that. It's because people weren't doing the right things. Now unfortunately, all the people out there that are doing the right things, that want to go and adopt dogs, they get treated the same way as these other people. So the people that weren't doing the right thing, they've stuffed it up for all the good people that want, like me and my partner, and thousands of other people that want to go in and adopt dogs. It's not as easy as that now. So what happens now is you get put on a waiting list and you wait for the phone to ring about that certain dog. Now all the shelters we've gone on the weekend to have a look at, they've all been staffed and under the pump. So they really haven't got time to have a good communication conversation with you about their animals for foster and to adopt. They just hand you a piece of paper, fill in the piece of paper, bring it back and wait for your phone to ring. I'm not happy with that idea, but I understand why they're doing it. But it's disappointing. It's the way it's worked now. The waiting game. They're always screaming out for good people to go and adopt dogs. I understand that. And people, please, from the Chook Man and his partner, if you're going to adopt a dog, it's for life. It's not you go in and adopt a dog and then 6 months later you take the dog back. It doesn't work like that. One, you stuff up the dog, and two, it's not the right thing to do. If you're going to go in and adopt a dog, you adopt the dog until the dog passes on. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm not lecturing anyone out there. I'm just telling you how the Chook Man sees it, and I think the way it's running now about adopting dogs, it's very complicated.